One Africa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to One Africa Mission. We are very fortunate to be in the farms of Mr. Umar. So we want to see how he will take us through the cultivation of maize. I can see a lot of maize crops which are ready to be harvested around. So good afternoon, Mr. Umar.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon to your brother too.
Good afternoon.
Please, this is a maize farm. Can you take us through how you are able to cultivate a large acres of land like this and take us through the growth and harvesting of this maize farm?
Yes, we started the farming around, the seedling started around 20th July, and the maturity period for that particular brand was 18 months.
Okay.
That was 80 days.
80 days.
By
80
90
days.
days to be
roughly, that's 3 months
3
and
months.
some few days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's ready for harvesting.
All right.
And we've come to check it to see how well it is.
Okay, okay. That's very nice. Do you know this particular brand? The name?
It's Lake.
Lake.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, how many acres of land are you able to cultivate on this land?
This only sector is 3 acres.
3 acres.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 acres. So, the cost involved, that's if I'm a new person to get engaged in agriculture, cultivating 3 acres of land of maize, the cost involved, is it something that I'll be able to come by?
Well, as the inputs, currently the inputs are very high, very costly. So you'll be needing a range of 6,000 to 7,000.
Okay.
To be able to cultivate 3 acres of maize farm.
Okay.
Because the inputs are very costly.
All right. So if I'm not able to cultivate 3 acres, can I cultivate less than that, or is just mandatory to cultivate up to 3 acres if you are a starter farmer?
No, it's not mandatory. That is what they always say, cut the quote according to your size.
Okay.
So you look at your budget and look at how much the large land that you'll be able to cultivate. So it's not mandatory.
Okay.
You can just come out like maybe 5 meters, depending your financial muscle.
Okay. Okay. That's very nice. This 3 acres of land, do you have servants or employers working with you?
No, I don't have employers. They are just casual workers. When we need it, you just get some people come, they will do the daily work and go.
Okay. Okay.
But workers under me, no.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's not commercial farm.
Okay. Okay. Do you benefit much from this farm? What are you getting from it since you started farming?
You know, farming is ups and downs.
Okay.
Depending the weather, and if you are able to calculate the weather perfectly, you'll be able to gain.
Okay.
But if you are not lucky and you miscalculate the weather, definitely it will affect your harvest.
Okay. Okay.
So as you can see, it's there. We've not harvested.
Okay.
You can see.
Can I pluck one to see?
Yeah, you can pluck.
Let me try this one. So everybody can see that we have a maize in its stock still. This is maize. What's the brand?
That's the Lake.
Lake variety. It is very useful. What are some of the uses of this?
As our local,
what I know here about this is just only porridge and TZ.
It's not only about porridge. This one the poultry farmers to also depend on this one.
Ah, okay, okay.
They can use it to feed their
Poultry. Okay, okay.
Some can also use it, like you said, Tom Brown and those stuff.
Okay.
So it's not only about porridge or TZ.
My brother, do you have more to add to this?
Yes. What I have is that, like what my brother has just said, no, at this time, farming, people see farming to be something, I mean, let me put it, difficult.
Okay.
But it's not like that. Before you put yourself into the farming system, at least, first of all, you need to budget yourself very well.
Okay.
Plan yourself very well before you put yourself into it.
Okay.
Because sometimes lack of planning can make you lose. But if you plan yourself very well, at least you'll be able to gain something at the end of the farming season.
Okay.
So what I would say is that I will encourage a lot the youth to put themselves into the farming system.
Okay.
Because nowadays we've seen farming to be like something
like punishment.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not like that. It's very important.
So you could see that the youth of Africa is running to the Western world in search of greener pastures.
Yes.
Okay.
Say farmer, they see farmer as punishment.
Punishment. And there are vast land in Africa.
Yes, vast land.
Very fertile lands, of course.
And some also sees farming. They don't see it to be a permanent job. They just look at it to be like me. You just, because you don't have anything to do, you just go to farm. So majority of our youths are running out from Africa, going to Europe or Asia, and be doing some work which is very tedious.
Okay.
The energy they are using, if they invest it in their own land, they will be able to make something out of it.
Okay.
Farming or agriculture per se can boost African economy.
That's very true.
It will prevent, like if we are going to rely on made on African goods, all the goods are coming from the ground or from the soil. In Africa, we have it. We have everything.
Okay.
So it's just laziness. On our part,
especially the youth, the youth of today. Once again, this is One African Mission. You can get us on WhatsApp. Just try to search for One African Mission on TikTok, on Facebook, and on YouTube particularly. Just type One African Mission and you will see us there to follow us more about our videos engaging African youth on agriculture. Someone ever told me that if Africans are to engage in agriculture, we could feed the whole of the world just from Africa alone. If we decide that the other continents should not farm, only Africans should farm, we will be able to feed the whole world. Do you agree to that?
Perfectly.
Okay.
Even if you look at here in particular, you could see a lot of foreigners invested into agriculture.
Okay.
If you check around Bumbla side, the Nanong district, you will see foreigners seriously farming yam.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they are taking it to their country.
Okay.
They will just reprocess it. Export, import it back to Ghana again.
Okay, so when you say foreigners here, who are you referring to?
I'm talking about...
are you referring to the Chinese or just Africans in particular?
Not Africans. I'm talking about those from Europe, Asia, coming to Africa. There are those I'm calling foreigners.
Okay. The Americans, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Indians. Okay.
They are all part of the foreigners that I'm referring to.
Okay.
And we could see some too. We don't want to call them foreigners. Maybe we just call them aliens. Some Africans. They also came here just to invest in the agriculture sector.
So these people, they are not African. They are not foreigners because they are also Africans. And African land belongs to Africans. Okay. So, Mr. Rashad, you harvesting this maize or corn, does are there some dangers involving maybe insects or some diseases affecting it, so that you will not be able to harvest the required harvesting at the end of the season?
Yes, initially, let me say 2 years back.
Okay.
Initially, when it started, the maize started growing. Some insects used to disturb the maize.
The maize, okay.
So at that time, you see that the leaves of this thing, the maize, they will disturb it
when they are still fresh.
Yes, when they are still fresh.
Okay.
So you see sometimes, as you can see, like the insects, if they enter this thing, they will spoil the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so
Because when I plucked it, I see one worm, or is it insect inside it?
Yes.
And I didn't know how it got into it.
Sometimes it's affected in the initial stage.
The early.
So at that time, like if it's able to survive, so at this time now, even if it is inside it, it can't spoil the whole thing.
Okay.
But the initial, it can prevent it from getting to the stage it should reach before harvesting.
Okay.
So sometimes that's how the insect affect this thing. But sometimes they used to have some this thing, how do we call it?
Pesticide.
Yes, instead that they used to prevent those things.
Okay.
So nowadays it's like it's somehow better.
Okay.
Because it's no more affecting as previous
Okay.
years.
Okay, that's very nice. Oh, so when are you ready to harvest it, so that I can come and take my share,
You come,
Mr. Farmer?
no problem. Like 2 weeks time or 1 week to 2 weeks time.
So how do you harvest it? You peel it this way, or you just gather them? I wish I would be around to let our viewers see how it is harvested.
We are taking that particular opportunity to invite you to come back and witness.
Okay, I hope I will be getting
that will be practical.
I will be getting a lot of bags home.
No problem.
So
this one is our practicals, not theory.
Okay.
So we'll do it. You see how we'll do it. That is why they always say practice is the best teacher.
Okay.
You will see it, feel it.
All right. Okay. So if you have just clicked on the channel, this is One Africa Mission. You can get us on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. Just click the numeral or type in numeral 1 and put Africa Mission. You will see us there. Thank you very much for allowing us into your farm, and we hope and pray that we'll reach the time of the harvesting, and we'll come around to take our viewers through how maize is cultivated or harvested. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Africa Mission.
Thank you very much.
One Africa, one Africa, one Africa. One Africa Mission. One Africa, one Africa, one Africa. One Africa, one Africa, one Africa mission. One Africa, one Africa mission. Dobia Anzansi. One Africa, one Africa, one Africa. One Africa. One